what's the best RV travel trailer for you to pull behind, like a Toyota Tacoma or a Jeep Gladiator? There's a lot of weight limits and payload limits. It took me a while to find one that really fit what I needed. I needed one for me and my wife and two kids to have enough space. I wanted the slide out because when you're inside an RV, they're pretty tight, and even with the 8 foot wide RVs I was looking at, the tables were only this deep, which I'm a pretty big guy, so me and the kids just couldn't squeeze into that spot. I wanted, a real wide table so we can all fit here comfortably. So that's why I had to have the slide out. This RV is actually 7 feet wide, so it's very, very comfortable to pull behind a Toyota Tacoma, or my friend has a Jeep Gladiator. So it's very, very comfortable for that, and you still get, the room inside here, so you have some floor space to walk around. And I'll give you a tour, and we'll talk about weight of the RV. So there's a couple of things we're going to be looking at when we're talking about hauling an RV. We're going to look at our door gap, and we're going to look for carrying load capacity. There's sometimes, if you have modifications like it's an off-road package, you got a reduced load capacity sticker there. Mine doesn't have any reduced load capacity because it came from the factory with the off-road package. So you're looking on your sticker here, and you want to find that one right there, 990 pounds of payload capacity. That means including me, the wife, children, anything I throw in the back, and the tongue weight, we cannot exceed 990 pounds. So the tongue weight is going to take away, I think it's 350 pounds or 360. So that's gone immediately. And then you have, yourself, the wife and kids, and you add it all up, you have to stay below the 990 pound weight. We're right at the edge of it, but that's fine. As long as you're below it, you're fine. Your sway and everything, you got a pretty, big, small size truck. Your sway will be controlled by the anti-sway bars. This is the best one I found because it has a slider, so the bar goes through here and it has a friction that slides back and forth to eliminate the sway. It does a really good job. I've had major windstorms going through, and you get a little bit of sway, but it's not bad at all. Now this RV is a KZ model 181 BH. BH means bunkhouse. So if you have kids, you need a bunkhouse. You could fit 3 kids in here because the table does fold down, and then you got a queen size bed in the front. But this tells you all your capacities and weight limits. So unloaded vehicle weight. This vehicle weighs 3,000 pounds. That's my Toyota Tacoma. I want to say it was 6,800 pounds of hauling weight. If you look online and you see someone hauling a 5,000 pound trailer with a Tacoma, they are scared to death on the highway because it's just, they can't do it. It's very dangerous. So 3,000 pounds, this one is unloaded, and then loaded it goes up to 3,500 pounds. You're going to hit 3,500 pounds. And then my hitch weight is 370 pounds. So with a Tacoma, even with a Gladiator, you're staying well below on your gross vehicle weight capacity, and your payload, you're within the limits. And like I said, I've hauled this RV down the highway, 60, 65 miles an hour, and it's just fine. General rule when you're driving down highways is stay below 65, because if you do run into a bad gust of wind, you don't want to be above 65 miles an hour. And if you're running through a lot of gusty winds, generally I stay about 60. It's real bad, even 55, but mostly I'm within 60 to 65 miles an hour. I'll give you a little tour of why I chose this for a family of 4, and with the weight limits. Um, so it had a clean bed. That way I can fit me and my wife in here. As I told you before, there is a slide out that makes the room a lot bigger. This is a 7-foot wide RV, so it drives down the road really nice. It's not sticking out from the edge of the truck. The mirrors I can actually see around the RV with factory mirrors. And bunkhouse. So you got 2 bunks in the back, and bathroom, a full size refrigerator, microwave. Never use it, but heater on right now because it's cold outside. And cabinets. So it's got everything I need. It makes a great long weekend trip, like 3, 4, 5 day trip going out, and it's just a comfortable RV to enjoy your camping time. Well, that wraps up this video. We talked about your RV weight and loaded weight, which this one is 3,500 pounds loaded, and we talked about your truck capacity and your truck payload. So basically, stay within your payload, including your hitch weight, and stay well below your truck capacity. Because I've seen videos of a Toyota Tacoma hauling a 5,000 pound RV, and they're scared to death on the highway because it's just shaking them everywhere. So this RV is 3,500 pounds. It's totally safe. I've driven it on the highway going 65 miles an hour. I get some breezes and it's totally fine. It's no problem. And like I said, this RV you can haul. Use a Ford Ranger, Chevy Colorado, Jeep Gladiator, or Toyota Tacoma. All of those vehicles can haul this RV. The benefit of that is you can still have a nice RV for family camping, and still be able to use your 4-wheel drive truck to go on these off-road courses or off-roading. So you kind of get the best of both worlds.